teleporting to nightmare dungeons, more XP from nightmare dungeons, more XP from hell tides, and buffs, 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 and buffs. Blizzard just announced patch 1.03 for Diablo 4, and we're gonna take a look inside. So let's dive straight in. First, there are a lot of bug fixes, as you can see, but we're gonna take a look at the important stuff. Starting with gameplay adjustments. They increased the experience awarded from completing nightmare dungeons significantly. They also increased the experience significantly by killing monsters in nightmare dungeons. Opening helltide chests also gives you more experience now, and you get much more experience from completing individual whispers on the map. The helltide bosses now also drop more and higher quality loot. And now for the big part. Players can now teleport to their nightmare dungeons directly through the map. And here is how it works. You right click a nightmare dungeon in your inventory. Then you open your map and mouse over to the dungeon. Then you can see that you can travel there by left clicking. So just left click on the dungeon symbol and your character will open a scroll and teleport there. The cool thing is, after you finish a dungeon, you can just open another sigil. You will get teleported outside of your current dungeon. Then you open the map again, mouse over the new dungeon, left click it, and you teleport there. It's easy and fast. This means that you don't have to run normal dungeons over and over and over again, but you can chain nightmare dungeons together. You finish one, you go to town, deal with your equipment, you open a new sigil, you teleport to the nightmare dungeon, you clear it, and repeat. Especially in combination with the higher experience we get from both killing and completing the dungeon, this should fix the biggest issue we had in the end game while leveling up to level 100. Running normal dungeons instead of the actual end game was pretty boring, not gonna lie. And remember that time when you killed the world boss at World Tier 4 and couldn't open the cache? Okay, they fixed it. The level requirement is gone. Finally, this was so annoying. Now for the next exciting part, the balance changes. In the last stream, they promised us that this patch will be full of buffs, and they kept their promise. If you click on one of these classes, for example on Barbarian, we already see it. Base damage increased, fury generation increased, damage higher, cooldown reduction less, more fury generation. Legendary aspect powers are stronger now. Let's check Necromancer, they probably nerfed him, right? The Bone Spear bird was pretty strong. Base damage increased, cooldown reduced, increased, generated increase. Let's search for decreased. No. And this is huge, because they buffed a lot of abilities that are currently not used in the meta builds. So watch out for all the new builds that will come out in the next few days when the theory crafters figure out the best stuff. I'm so excited to play right now, and if you wanna hang out with me, check me out on Twitch. The link is in the comments. That's it for my patch overview. Happy demon hunting, and bye bye.